What is the good word, everybody? Tiger727 back with a quick video. Just want to show a couple things. Um, First and foremost, most importantly, we're going to start with this book. We were on a quick weekend trip this past weekend, and my daughter, unbeknownst to me, picked this up for me at the bookstore she was at. And she told me that I had actually looked at it at a bookstore a while back, and I don't remember looking at it or grabbing it, and then I put it back apparently. But she found this and she wanted me to have it, and oddly enough, Comerica Park is on the front. And then right inside the front cover, try to make this fit, the whole, both backside of the cover and then the inside page is all one big picture of the entrance. I'm trying to get this to fit in the camera here. And then going to the back, and it's another entrance of Comerica Park with the Tigers, obviously. If I remember right, I'm pretty sure I'm about 99% accurate on this. It was in this entrance where they actually had Ernie Harwell's visitation for the public. There's like you go inside the gates here, and it's kind of a roundish, rotunda-ish type area, and that's where they had his body laid out there for a while one afternoon. So I went there, and on the back side is another view of Comerica Park from a plane or a drone up behind home plate. So basically, just a quick what's in here is every ballpark, and this book's from 2023. So, like I think the newest stadium to open in the last couple of years would be Ranger Stadium, which I don't remember the name of at the moment. But kind of cool to say I went to my father-in-law back there in 2021. This year is Camden Yards, but it's just Fenway, and it just gives a brief synopsis of each ballpark and some history behind it. Who hit the first home run, the year it was open, stuff like that. So I'm looking forward. Just kind of one of those books to keep on your table, and while you're sipping some coffee or something, or whatever it is you like to sip on, whiskey or scotch or whatever the case may be. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to looking through this book, and just taking my time, getting to know some stuff about some stadiums. So a goal of mine, I don't know if it'll ever happen after I retire and my wife retires, is I would like to spend a summer and hit every major league ballpark in one summer. But that would be a lot of money and a lot of gas and everything else. So we'll see if it ever happens, but that would be a blast if it could. And something weird I'm going to show you for somebody who doesn't buy these types of cards at all. And when I say these types of cards, I mean football cards. But Saturday morning, it's Tuesday, I actually have the World Baseball Classic on in the background, watching the first game there. Adjust this camera just a little bit. And I watched a video from Fabian over at Undrafted Player. And he showed a card that I had never seen before. And just, I've kind of got into the food cards. So I picked this one up for somebody who does not collect football cards. It's a bigger card, and the slab is bigger than normal, as you can probably tell. But after he was done showing it, I went right over to eBay and found one, and I forgot to look up what I paid for this, but I didn't care if it was graded or ungraded. I wasn't really looking for a graded one, but when I found this one, graded obviously, for the same price as some that were ungraded, I figured, well, I might as well go with the graded one. And I wasn't worried about the grade. I just wanted the card. I'm not even a Lions fan. I'm more of a Packer fan. Not even much of a football fan anymore, really, but I'm more of a Packer fan than a Lions fan. And so I saw this one, and I picked it up. And it's a 89 Detroit Lions police card. Barry Sanders, obviously. Oscar Mayer, and then you got the Clausen down there, bottom right. And on the back, WWJ Radio out of Detroit. Just some kid stuff on the back talking about gun violence, and see Oscar Mayer down here, WWJ Radio, and your friendly police department. So it's probably a Detroit Police Department, card of some sort. And if you watch Fabian's video, he talks about that as well. But the card came in the mail today, and the guy had a note in there, and I won't read it verbatim, but not very often do you get a note from eBay or a person selling on eBay asking what I think, of the card and the grade. And before I even read the note, I'm like, man, this kind of looks better than a 6. So then I read the note, and apparently he'd sent in quite a few of these, and he said, I don't know if it was just this card or just cards in general, but he said something about he's received numerous 5 and 6s, and he doesn't understand it. And I looked at this card, and again, I don't care about the grade. Like I said, I didn't care even if I bought a graded one. But he brings up a very, very valid question as to why in the world is this card a 6? I can't find anything wrong with it. I mean, maybe an 8 or an 8.5 at the worst, but I would even guess a 9. And I know there's been many discussions about grading, and maybe the guy grading's hungover or something on any given day and just says, you know what, we'll throw a 6 on it, we'll throw an 8 on it, whatever. But when a card is this nice, I don't know how it gets a 6. So I'm going to try to move it in here. And, I've held it at different angles. I don't see any surface wear. I don't see any surface marks. The corners look good. And of course I'm showing this very slowly, so you guys kind of get an idea as to what I'm talking about. But it's a very, very, very nice card. And now I'm seeing some scratches there, but I believe that's on the maybe that's the reason with this lighting that I finally got. Maybe I'm seeing it, but I can't tell if that's on the actual card or the slab. But due to the fact that it's continues past the card, I'm going to guess that's on the slab itself. So we'll say that's not on the card. You can see all these scratches here, and then as they shoot across the border here, you can see them still past where the card's not there anymore. And you flip it over. Nothing here that I can really see. So, and again, like I said, I don't care what the grade is. I mean, I bought it expecting it to be somewhere in the 6 range, which I'm totally fine with, because one, I'm not worried about 9s or 10s or whatever, and I just wanted the card. It's just a nice looking card, and I'd never seen it before. And there's some other references to it that mean some stuff to me, being from Michigan and spending some time in Detroit for both, obviously watching Tiger games and work. But so let me know what y'all think. I did send the guy an email, the email address he left, and I referenced my YouTube channel. Whether or not he'll watch it or not, I have no idea, but I told him I'm going to show this card, and maybe everybody can give it some feedback and maybe explain what you guys see, and maybe we'll figure it out with everybody else's feedback as to why this is a 6. So with that, if you stuck around this long, I appreciate it, and we'll talk to y'all later.